who will be Brazil's last line of defense in the upcoming matches. On the field, all eyes are usually on Neymar or Vinicius Júnior. Yet, under the goalpost stand the guardian who can change the fate of an entire match with a single save. And if that guardian is Alisson Becker, it's natural for opposing forwards to hold their breath. But the question remains, after Alisson, who is Brazil's second best option? This is now the center of debate. At 32, Alisson Becker needs no introduction. Be it at Liverpool or in Brazil's jersey, he has consistently proven why he is regarded as one of the world's best goalkeepers. He kept back-to-back clean sheets in the last 2 international matches. Beyond just shot-stopping, Alisson excels in the modern role of a ball-playing goalkeeper, which gives him an edge over others. That's why his place in Carlo Ancelotti's starting 11 is almost guaranteed. But the bigger question is, who will be backing him up? Because under the goalpost, a second-choice keeper can be needed at any moment, and that's where Brazil faces a dilemma. At one point, Ederson was the most reliable option after Alisson. With his brilliant performances for Manchester City, he secured a spot among the world's best. But recently, things have changed. He hasn't been a regular starter for his club, his form has dipped, and questions have been raised about his shot-stopping ability. As a result, the current Brazil squad cannot rely on him with full confidence without second thoughts. Bento Matus, who was called up during the last qualifiers, also failed to impress. He couldn't deliver at club level, and his performance for the national team against Argentina was heavily criticized. Even after moving to the Saudi League, he hasn't made much of an impact. There seems to be little reason to be optimistic about him at this point. On the other hand, Hugo Souza has been gaining attention. Known as a penalty specialist, he plays regularly for his club and has impressed with spectacular saves. His positioning and diving ability have drawn praise from football analysts. Many now consider him to be ahead in the race as Alisson's backup. But that's not all. A few more talented goalkeepers have entered the conversation. Luis Júnior, currently playing for Villarreal, has been in excellent form. His quick reflexes and safe handling have already caught the attention of Brazil's coaching staff. Another emerging name is Brazão, Neymar's former teammate at Santos. His consistent saves in the Brazilian league have won over fans and critics alike. Some argue that preparations should start now to make him Brazil's goalkeeper of the future. Meanwhile, Pedro from Coritiba has become a surprise sensation. In just 16 matches, he has managed 9 clean sheets and 61 crucial saves. Despite playing in the second division, his consistent performances have impressed Ancelotti. A late call-up to the national team wouldn't be a complete shock. All in all, there is strong competition for Brazil's goalkeeping position. On one side stands the experienced Alisson, the undisputed number 1. On the other side, young and hungry keepers like Hugo Souza, Luis Júnior, Brazão, and Pedro are pushing their way in, while Ederson and Bento have slipped behind. This leaves Carlo Ancelotti with a big question. Will he rely on experience, or would he give a chance to the informed youngsters? One thing is certain. The debate over Brazil's goalkeepers isn't going away anytime soon. Who will stand behind Alisson may very well determine how strong Brazil will look on the field. For football fans, this is an exciting discussion. Brazil has no shortage of attacking stars. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Neymar, or Richarlison can threaten any defense. But when the opposition keeps launching attack after attack, the final hope will always be the man standing under the crossbar. And if that backup trust is not properly built, Brazil's dreams could face setbacks. So, in the next World Cup, will we see a completely new face guarding Brazil's net? Or will Ancelotti continue to rely on the experienced hands? We'll have to wait for the upcoming qualifiers to find out. One thing is undeniable. The battle for Brazil's goalkeeping spot is not just a hot topic among fans, but also a fascinating subject for world football. The final verdict, however, will only be written on the pitch.